Hey, my chiropractic community out there. I like to call it Chiropassion Champions. Whether you're a client, active client, and a member of our program, or you're somebody who likes to listen to us. I got in this morning in the office. I'm right here in the office this morning. I just did a video for Borio Chiropractic Health Center reaching out to our family. But I wanted to share a real quick story with you and give you a little bit of maybe a little bit of information and a story from my life that changed my life for the better. And I was a little kid, and my father was doing some work in the back of our yard at our house, and he borrowed a neighbor's chainsaw. And I know it seems like so simple, but it was such a huge lesson. And he borrowed a chainsaw and he used it for a couple of days. And we went to the store after, and he in his pickup truck, and he grabbed some gas, a little container of gas. He grabbed some what they call bar oil, and he bought a new chain. And he put a new chain on the chainsaw. He filled it up with gas, filled it up with bar oil, and then he had a little container of the bar oil, and he had the little container of the gasoline and the new blade, and he gave it to my neighbor that he borrowed the chainsaw from. And I remember after that, I said, "Dad, why'd you buy the new blade? I mean, like, you borrowed the chainsaw from Gary, who was our neighbor. Like, why did you bring it back with a new chain?" You know, I'm kind of thinking, like, I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me. And he said, "Joe, you know what? Anytime you borrow anything from anybody, anytime you do anything for anybody, anytime you start your day in your life, always leave it better than you found it." That was his lesson. Leave it better than you found it. And I heard my dad say that multiple times when he started cleaning the garage, when he was working on a car, when he borrowed something from somebody else. And I realized that in his life, he always wanted to leave life. He wanted to leave us, his children. He wanted to leave his family better than he found it each and every day. And it's a little lesson, if you will, about making yourself better every day. So that's what it did to me. It left me with a couple of things. Number one, it left me with the idea that, hey, every day I want to leave myself better than I left it yesterday. I want to make myself a little bit better each and every day. When I come to my office in the morning, and I'm right here in my office, and it's one of the best places I love to be, and I love to come in early before anyone's here and just kind of, get my head in the right place and do a workout. And I like to smell my office. I like to feel it. You know what I mean? I just like to get into that zone, almost like when I was playing football. I like to smell the grass out on the field and, just get ready for game day, And when I come to the office, it's like game day. I want to get ready and I want to leave the world better than I found it. So that's what I do. I lay in bed in the morning for a few moments when I wake up. And the simple way to start my day is I always think of a couple of things that I can do to leave the world better than I found it. How can I make my world, this world, the world we all live in? Maybe it's I'm going to do something special for one of my practice members. Maybe I'm going to do something special for one of my staff. Maybe I'm going to do a video. Maybe I'm going to write something. Maybe it's going to be something on our blog. I'm going to do something, or certainly try to do something every single day to leave the world better than I found it. And that's a lesson I got from my dad. And those little steps, those little teeny, almost insignificant in the moment, incremental steps that you take each and every day, those little things that you do every day, because the intention is there, the objective is there, the world gets a little bit better. Your world gets a little bit better. Your practice gets a little bit better. The people you take care of get a little bit better. They learn a little bit more. You set an example for them so that they want to start taking care of their body a little bit better. And that thing just starts to take off. I had an office right here, and I'll wrap it up here in a minute, but this other part, right through that door right there, that was my old office. It was a small little building right over here. So this was my office 30 years ago. That was my office. This didn't even exist. This whole part of the building didn't even exist. We started seeing so many people, hundreds and hundreds of people, to where we were seeing thousands in a week. And we literally had to build this whole section in order to accommodate those people that we were taking care of as a chiropractic office. And that was from my dad. That was from my mom. That was from starting your day and thinking consciously, what am I going to do to make the world a little bit better? I want to leave today a little bit better than I found it. I want to leave today a little bit better than I found it. Well, I'll tell you, if you start thinking like that every day, wonderful things will happen in your life. Hey guys, I'm Dr. Joe Borio. I run Chiropassion. I'm founder of Chiropassion Consulting. There's a link above or below. Click that. I'd love to set you up for a free coaching call. If you're not a member of our program, my question to you is, why aren't you a member of our program? Why aren't you being certainly coached and trained and by our whole group? We have docs from all over the world. We'd certainly love to have you part of our program. So click the link. I'd love to hear your story, talk to you a little bit about why you're a chiropractor. Let's talk about your practice. Hey, what's going good? What's not going good? Maybe it's all going good, but you want to hit other areas and improve on it. I'd love to talk to you about that, have that conversation, see what we can do to make things easier and better. And just like my dad taught you, how could we make your day a little bit better? How can we make your practice a little bit better each and every single day? This is Dr. Joe Borio, Chiropractic Consulting. May your innate always flow from above, down, inside out, guys. Have a great day serving. I can smell the grass on the football field, right? I'm ready for game day. Talk to you guys soon.